Welcome back to the final part of Redemption. I am Izzy Noodles and we just made it back to this area we'd been to before, but now we're able to open up this door. So just make sure you have your crossbow equipped and then go ahead and shoot the two glass swords. Okay, head through. We will be shown that the door is closing behind us. Okay, and then advance a little further and we'll get a flyby. So there's two enemies there in locked cages. And it's kind of showing us there's 4 doors in each corner. We need to open each door. And there is actually a light in each corner, so that's showing that the doors are all closed. Once you've opened a door, the light will go out. We also have this sphere that's just come out of the ceiling. Okay, so what we need to do is walk into this, and once we do that, our health actually goes up. That's why this is a non-nomads walkthrough. And here's Kamael. He doesn't like that we've just touched his stuff. He's like, hey you, that's mine. How dare you? So he's put his stuff away so we can't touch it. So, in front of me, you see the sphere of levitation. I favour doing this room in a certain order, not so much for the opening the rooms. So I am going to be moving pretty fast, so I need to open each door first. So a different technique really, kind of, for each room. So push this block onto its tile. In some instances, Kamael can kind of fall down into the pit in the middle of the room, so that's very handy when that happens. So shoot this glass sword there, keep continuing. It really doesn't matter what order you do this in, I just have my preferred way of doing it. And I'll explain why once we get to the opportune place. Oh, excuse bro. He does have the instant death attack as well. There we go, another glass sword. So each door is open, so once we're in the rooms, there is a button in each room to press. I missed. I always miss this ledge, that's fine. Okay. So hop across here with a grab, and here is a button. So as I've said, there is a button in each room, and this is kind of why I have my preferred order. So once you press all 4 buttons, that sphere will come back out of the ceiling again, and you're on a timer to run into that. So I choose the last room as the easiest room to get out of. And once you press each button, the light turns back on. So you know you've done that one. Whoops, how did that happen? In this room, I'm allowing myself to slide down to the ground so that we can grab this page of the Codex Demonicus. He looks so happy. It's like it's his birthday and everyone's thrown a surprise party. There we go. So this room is kind of tricky to get out of because you don't want to be too close. Not too far, not too close. This room, hop over the gap. There is a spike trap down below, so you don't want to land in that. Okay, took some damage, that's fine though, because they've said we need to run into the spear, and the spear will always put up our health. Okay, so just drop and grab. If you try and grab a second time, depending where you grab, you can avoid that crouch animation. So we need to do this a few times. I'm perfectly lined up. You kind of just saw the Sphere of Levitation outside of the gate. So to keep this order, if you want to look out for the Sphere of Levitation through the gate. And so, yeah, I've explained pretty much all there is to be done. Any new information I will tell you once we get there, but now I will just concentrate on the battle. So now, let me grab my pistol. So Kamael over there, he's frozen on the spot now. So he'll not attack you, but we do have a Namtar that's been released from its cage. I'm kind of favouring staying over here because this is the closest spot where I want to be. The Sphere of Levitation just outside. That's my landmark. And Kamael is back in action once the Namtar has been defeated. Okay, this time we have Belial and Kamael is frozen on the spot again. I do not want to fall down the gaps. So I kind of favor jumping, you know, back and forth over like this. Don't forget to stay away from the corners because Belial is a bully. He likes to push you. Okay. So last chance, and you can actually kill Kamael with bullets, but it takes a lot. You may as well just attempt to press the buttons. That's just my opinion anyway. Well, stop it. That's mean. Look, I was gonna come to your birthday party, but now I'm not gonna. I've lost my bearings now. Awesome stuff. He has been blown to smithereens and I am at full health. So you can see ahead of me the Sphere of Levitation, just in case you didn't know what it was. But that gate is not the one that opened, so we're still trapped in here. Before I go through the one over there that did open, there's a couple of items to collect from these enemy cages. We have 2 lots of shotgun shells. Whoops. Okay, and in this furthest room is the final Sword of Azazel that we need. And there is a health chest if you need it, but at this point you're actually not going to need it because of course you've just touched the sphere, so you're at full health. So really, to me, that's a very strange placement to put a health chest. So maybe that was thought about afterwards, but the chest was left there. I'm not sure, but anyway, now we have the final sword. We're going to return all the way back and place it. So you may assume you need to go across to the opposite side because we need to actually get back over to that way and then use the cracked ledges, but actually you can't do that. There is one ledge that Lara refuses to grab. So the way I'm going to do it is actually much quicker anyway. I think it is the only way you can get back across. So I'm just steadying the rope and then we can use it to go straight over to here. Awesome stuff. So don't forget which side you're on when you exit, so you do need to come this way, but you'll need to slide and then jump so you don't slide down into the lava. And then straight on over so that we can place the sword. Uh-oh, now what? Oh dear. So I will take up my Uzis because, oh boy, are these dudes annoying. Like, do plenty of rolling. Like when they come towards you. There we go. So not too bad, I was at full health, but they can be really mean. And as the statues cracked, we had two chests appear. So one was an ammo chest and the other was a health chest. So grab the ammo, grab the health if you want it. Also, we now have this valve. It's an elevator. And up here is, where is it? Here it is. It's the second Astaroth Effigy of Astaroth. Nice. So use this again to get back down. So at this point, hopefully you have two of those. If not, you will now need to take the time to go grab the second one. So if you remember in my part 3, once I picked up the crossbow, I backtracked a little bit to find that first one. So if you don't have two, you'll have to go and grab that now. But what I can do now that I have two of them, I can go and use them in the boss gate over in the Tree of the Dead courtyard. So here we go, pretty dark here, but just grab this, save lighting a flare, and just turn the corner, and there we go. And just to refresh your memory, you need to climb the block, you need to go up that way to find the other effigy. But when you have them both, they can be used right here in the big bad boss door. Okay, so this is the game's finale. We're heading down to the final boss. So it is a little tricky to figure out how to get down. So hang from the edge and then slide and grab. And then again you can grab, not all that obvious, and you can't really look behind you very well, but we do need to do some blind jumps behind us. Some leaps of faith, so come all the way this way and hop back. And then shimmy along, come to the lower point just here, and you can let go and grab. You can't shimmy left, it kind of looks like you can, but you can't. And you do not want to let go because every bit of the floor is sloped. Apart from the fire, that's not sloped, but you don't want to be in the fire. So make sure you're above this raised tile just here, and then you can hop back. Make sure to grab in the air to slide into this gap. And this room is actually empty. I don't know the purpose of that, but there's nothing in there. So just, again with a grab, just to be sure, come along this way. So we do have an exceptionally dark corridor. If you don't have any flares, you can make out this bright room. It's not that bright, but brighter than the rest. So we have flares here. And then just follow the path. There's nothing here, so just keep on going. And it looks like we've gone round in a circle. We actually haven't. Okay, the boss arena awaits. So it's going to show us some important stuff. We have a big old sword just there. We have a Sword of Raziel there. We need to collect 3 of them. They each need to be placed in the receptacles around this central structure. And just showing you, there is also a sword on top. Easy to miss that one. And I am immediately getting out of the way, because the battle should have started. Where's the music and the boss? Where's the boss? He should have turned up. Oh, hi. Did you get lost? Okay. Anyway, right. So immediately going around the way that I came. He's late to the tea party. So, we'll want to shoot this crystal behind us as we enter this area. There is a health chest, by the way. Another one opposite. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come back this way because he started in the wrong spot. I want him to be a little more over this way. There we go. Makes it easier. So shooting the sword lowered the fence here so I can grab this first Sword of Raziel. And he will pound the ground if you're a little too close. Gonna place this right here. So go in quickly again. Also a bunch of little scarabby things came out when I picked up the sword. So once you place each sword, this closest button to it is revealed. That activates the conveyor belt, and then we need to get Astaroth to stand on that. Just keep, when he stops, keep, like, there we go, edging around. That's really annoying that it's not done its job. There we go. He needs to kind of move a little bit. So, I'm gonna go around to the opposite side now. Hopefully he's gonna move a little ways. No, he moved the wrong little ways. I want him towards this side, away from the entrance where I came in. Oh my god, stop dancing around that same area. Hey. Well, I can just go for it. It really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to... Oh, I got hit, but I'm fine. I'm trying to avoid getting hit. Okay, so again, there is a chest on this side for health if you need it. Nothing to shoot on this occasion to be able to grab the sword. And I always favour placing this furthest away from him. Okay, and don't forget... Oh, hi there. I nearly forgot to push the button. I've lost way too much health for my liking. Awesome. Whoops. So now I need to get to the roof, so you need to come on this side. So as you enter the arena, it's the left-hand side, the first side I came to. And I need to coax him away from the roof, especially with not having much health, even though there's a couple of chests I could use. I'm just gonna... I want him over here, out of the way. And I'm gonna have a save. So over to here. And you'll need to jump and then grab the roof here. Because you are incredibly vulnerable while you're on the roof. He really can just destroy you. And then at this second archway, I forgot to mention. So when I say second archway, so the left-hand side of that archway. So health chest if you need it. Here's the second sword. No, that's the third sword. We're doing good. I wasn't thinking, to be honest. I just don't want to get hit. And then to get off the roof safely, I am incredibly vulnerable. Oh, no. So I'm just coming over here for safety, a bit of a rest. Can't get you in the corridors there. And also so I can try and safely figure out without running around too much where the final sword of Raziel needs to be used. So I can see that sword hovering over there, meaning I need to use this over there. No. He's gonna kill me. Ahaha, not today. It's gonna be tense though. So just keep easing around. Oh! No, I didn't want to jump to the side, you know? Come back over here. There we go. So he is not dead yet, but you can now kill him. Aim, thanks. It does take a while. So I'm kind of gonna use this central column to protect myself. Because I'm being a bit scared. Dang it! Okay, so that is one of the snuggest battles I've had. Sometimes it's not even worth trying to grab a chest, because a health chest I mean, because he's just going to keep shooting you while you're trying to pick up the health, and it feels pointless. So that's kind of why I didn't. But once all 3 swords of Raziel have been placed, this chest appears right here. So this has some pistol ammo. And before leaving, you'll probably want to pick up the final page of the Codex Demonicus. So I will show that in just a moment. So I won't show that yet, but I will show it. So exit through once the gate has closed. Lara goes off on her own. You are not in control. Okay, so Astaroth has been defeated, and we have his scepter too. So our health has just gone straight back up to full, and we do have an entry in the diary as well. So there's Astaroth's scepter, we have that in our inventory. Astaroth's scepter. This scepter is Astaroth's legendary weapon, which has the power to create portals towards hell. It can also open all the solid doors in the world above. With this scepter, I'll be able to go back to all the places of the fortress. Now that all the demons have been sent back to hell, life has returned inside the fortress. So I did kind of ruin the magic a little bit when I said the doors just open if you want to return to grab secrets and whatnot. So it's the scepter really. The scepter opens the doors. And there are now leaves on the Tree of the Dead. It has come back to life. So that's pretty cool. You can actually go back and look at that. And also... Okay, so just proceed on through and up the stairs. We have now returned back to our starting point. Here we go, here's the entrance. So as I said, you can look around for the items that you may have missed. Or to exit the game, just come to the door and we can see all collectibles found, Codex Demonicus complete. So it will show you there what you may have missed. And then just go ahead, approach your bike, and press action. Nice. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.